Hello everyone, welcome to this course series on Kingdee AI Suite. In this session, we will focus on payment management. We will explore the content in 4 parts: product concept and architecture, key concepts, business process, flow and highlights, and core features. Now we start from the first part. Product concept. Payment management focuses on enterprise capital security, business compliance, full business process systemization, and intelligent business and finance. It helps enterprises ensure capital security, improve business and finance efficiency, and lower capital costs. Product architecture. Payment management provides functions such as initialization, daily business processing, count and audit, closing, and reporting based on basic settings and payment security settings. Basic settings include configuration of bank accounts, cash accounts, receipt, payment purpose, cash usage, and settlement methods. Bank account supports the configuration of account management strategies and payment security settings. The system provides comprehensive monitoring of payments through payment check, duplicate payment check, and suspected duplicate check configuration. After payment management initialization is enabled, the system supports bank and beginning cash balance entry, daily receipts, payments, and the processing of various types of receipts, payments, and transfers. It supports receipt change and payment information change. In addition, it allows full online processing of receipt statement recording and payment confirmation. The system supports count and reconciliation of cash and bank deposits, balance reconciliation, and inventory gain and loss processing. It also supports payment management closing and report inquiries. Now let's move on to part 2, key concepts. Take a moment to read them to better understand the rest of the course. Let's move on to part 3, business process flow and highlights. The cashier's role is to record all receipts, payments, and transfers for the enterprise, and enter the bank journal and cash journal. An accountant adds GL vouchers based on business documents. At the end of the period, the bank statement is checked against the journal to generate a bank reconciliation statement. Then the journal and GL voucher reports are reconciled with each other. Let's have a look at the highlights. First, finance and business integration. This feature supports generation of payment requests and payment notes through conversion of expense and purchase documents. Payment results can be displayed in upstream documents. This feature also supports bank enterprise submission and payment result retrieval from the bank. For receipts, the system can get payment receipt statements from the bank for receipt note generation and support automatic journal entry of business documents for voucher generation. Receipt confirmation is another highlight. Both bank enterprise customers and non-bank enterprise customers can use this feature. It supports receipt confirmation for instrument business. Multi-step automation allows for receipt statement matching or receipt note generation based on rules and association with upstream business system. Now, let's talk about the core features of payment management. Starting with payments and flow. Enterprises have many types of payments, such as purchase payments, reimbursement payments, salary and bonus payments, miscellaneous payments, passive deductions, and receipt refund. For payment requests, the system supports multiple supplier applications and approval. Partial payments are allowed, and the request can be closed and requested again. For payment notes, when the cashier makes the actual payment and confirms the payment in the system, the purchasing clerk or the claimant can view the payment status in the request and expense report. In an enterprise business process flow, if the payment note has already been actually paid before approval, you can enable the payment management parameter called Approve Auto Payment Processing Confirmation. If the payment information is wrong, the system allows a payment information change. Now, let's talk about receipts and flow. Enterprises also have various types of receipt activities: sales receipts, miscellaneous receipts, and payment refunds. In an enterprise business process flow, if the confirmation happens outside the system, the AR accountant can perform a conversion from the accounts receivable to a receipt note based on the external confirmation result. Receipt confirmation can also be done within the system. When a bank statement is confirmed by the salesperson and associated with the contract order and accounts receivable, a receipt note is generated. The system also supports receipt changes. For scenarios where the payment is received before the sales order exists, the system allows prepayment receipt match in the sales order. Now, let's talk about journal entry. When an enterprise conducts cash receipt, payment business, the cashier records the inflow and outflow of bank deposits and cash in the journal in a timely and accurate manner. This feature supports automatic journal generation during confirmation or reviewing of vouchers and receipt payment notes. Cashiers can also enter journals manually. The posting date of the journal can be set through the cashier system parameters. Now, let's look at count and reconciliation. Before period end closing, the cashier must ensure that cash and bank deposits match the actual amounts. This can be done through cash count and bank reconciliation. Accountants must ensure ledger consistency, which can be achieved through Intelligent Accounting Business GL reconciliation. Cash count supports entry of actual count data. If unbalancing remains after temporary variance adjustments, the system allows inventory gain and loss processing. Bank statements support quick import. No Excel format conversion is needed after the downloading from Enterprise Online Banking. Bank reconciliation supports rule-based reconciliation and allows for custom reconciliation rules. After reconciliation, a bank reconciliation statement can be generated and archived with appropriate approval. Next, let's take a look at closing and report inquiry. At the end of the period, the enterprise needs to perform period-end closing to achieve daily clearing and monthly settlement. The enterprise can perform inquiries on the daily cash position and cash summary to monitor how funds are moving. Period-end closing supports multi-organization batch closing and reverse closing. The daily cash position and cash summary support statistics by account holder and user organization. It supports reporting currency conversion and total cash conversion. This concludes the introduction. Thank you.